Howdy ho, guys and gals. Yep, nicer weather is around the corner, which means a lot more road trips, out in the car, doing fun adventures and stuff. And the last thing you want to do is be stranded somewhere with a dead battery. It happens. It happens to all of us. Lord knows it's happened to me too many times. And a lot of you asked, hey, can you take a look at jump starters? And honestly, I've been sitting on this one for a while. Fanttik sent it to me, and I kind of wanted to give it a long-term test. So we've done that. I've had it now for 8 months, probably 6, 8 months. It's been a while. I don't remember exactly, but it's not been like just since yesterday. Anyway, we're going to show you us using this, and then we're going to talk about the details and the pricing and all that kind of stuff. So let's jump into that real quick. Let me show you how it works, and then we'll talk some more about it. Come here, Al. Hold that just like that. Okay. All right, go ahead. What happened? Turn it back on. Nothing? Hold on. Now do it.
There we go.
All right, just so you know, on the video there, we're using it on the BMW. That's a 1999 740IL. It's an 8-cylinder, not the biggest in the world, but it is an 8-cylinder. I've also used it on our Suburban, which does have a big 8-cylinder. It worked fine on that. I used it on a buddy's Toyota pickup truck. It worked great on that. And we used it on I think it was a Honda Accord. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We used it 4 or 5 times in different situations, and it's always worked great. Just giving you some reference there on what it's being used on. In fact, on this car, we had to use it. It was like 5 or 6 times because it didn't want to get going. Once we let it run for a while, it was fine, but it literally in a row, just boom, 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 and it didn't skip a beat. Now, Fanttik, they've been around for a while. And they make, they're all these lithium-ion battery-powered devices. They're rechargeable stuff. They've got the jump starters. Let me just jump through it. They're an Amazon-only company. We got the jump starters. They also have the air inflators. In fact, I have one of their air inflators here. Again, this is one that they did send me. They've got, you've seen us, we tested the electric screwdrivers. Those are cool. Not my thing. A lot of their stuff has this, I want to say, form over function kind of design. Looks very IKEA-esque, if you know what I mean. Just looking at this little screwdriver over here, you can see what I'm talking about there. The power bank there. It's a nice little power bank, 300 watts. I don't like the handle on top. I want to be able to stack stuff, and that gets in the way of that. I mean, here's the thing. Everything Fanttik makes is extremely well made, and it's priced accordingly. Like little electric screwdriver, $60. That's not cheap. $250. That's kind of gotten closer. Well, look at it. It was 38% off. It was $400. No one's paid $400 for that. They got solar cells. They're decent. They got these nice little car vacuums. This lightweight one here for $90. They've got one that's kind of a Dyson-esque clone for $120. Again, they make really solid stuff. It's not inexpensive. And often there's better deals out there, but a lot of the stuff, the price has kind of figured itself out. The market's figured itself out. As I said, I sat on this, so it's had times to adjust with the price and whatnot. So let's jump through what they have here. Now, the basic one, like if you have a smaller car, 4 to 6 cylinder, I think this is probably what you're going to want to get. It says it'll do up to a 7-liter gas, and it might. Honestly, I haven't tried this one in particular. $80 on this, and you're not going to get the same kind of clamps. They're not quite as heavy duty as the ones I had on the version they sent me, but mine was the 3000 max. It was the top of the line one. But for your average car, throw in the back, I mean, you got to understand the kind of safety, the peace of mind that's there. And when I say safety, it's like if you're in the middle of nowhere and you have, and what if it's your wife's car? How about that? Think about your wife or your kids. Duncan, my oldest son, he's 16, he drives now. You don't think for a second that I don't have a jump starter in his car, because if he goes somewhere, something happens, excuse me, he's going to be stranded, and I want to make sure that he can get home, and you want that for your kids, for your wife, and for yourself, honestly. So we've got 4 vehicles, I think, and each one of them has a jump starter in it. I won't own a vehicle that doesn't have one anymore, because it just has that much peace of mind, and honestly, we end up using it, and if not for ourselves, then helping other people out. So anyway, this one, you're getting the 1300 amp jump starter for $80. We've got this one, which is the 2000. And you see they've updated the design since they sent me this one. So it's got like a color display on it, and it's got better like racing stripes and stuff. Anyway, $120, but you're getting a coupon for $20 off. So you're getting $100. You know, $20 more to jump up to the 2000 from what was the other one? 1300, 1200, the 1300 amp. 12,000 milliamp, all right, to jump up to this one, which is 20,000 milliamp, almost double the milliamps on it. For $20, that's a kind of a no-brainer if you ask me. And it's going to give you more flexibility. It'll do an 8.5 liter gas, 6 liter diesel. I did not try it with my truck. I don't like to toy around with my Ram, so I don't use any. I don't fake, battery, issues and stuff like that with that. If I needed it, I would need it. But as I said, I've used it on the Suburban. I used it on the BMW. Didn't really, didn't faze me or anything. And then we've got this one, which is the 2000, but it has the case. Now, this is one thing I kind of miffed. Let me go over here. Where is it? Here we go. None of these come with a case, and that's a big deal for me because the cable is not attached. You have to attach the cable. So you've got the device, you got the cable, and then you've got a charging cable, like a USB-C for it. If you don't have a case, that stuff's just going to wander off, and you're going to be missing stuff. That's an issue for me. Now, they do sell a case, and that case is $40. It's a nice case. It's not a $40 case, all right? But in this situation here, this is kind of the Goldilocks zone, well, this one is $140, and it has a coupon takes it down to $130. So you're spending $30 on the case rather than $40 on the case. Also, does this one have it? Yeah, I guess I didn't notice this before. You can get it in the yellow racing stripe or the gray racing stripe if color is important to you. I like the yellow just because it jumps out at me, and if I got it in some dark cubby of my truck, and I'm searching for stuff at night, I want the bright colors to jump out. Too many times I've been looking for something that's black down in a bag that's dark, and it's right there and you don't see it. So I like the brightly colored kind of stuff. I have a tendency to go that route. Anyway, excuse me, not sure why I'm so congested today. Anyway, and then we have the one that I tested, which is the T8 Max 3000, 2400 milliamp hour. Does a 10-liter gas, 8-liter diesel. I don't have any doubt that it would jumpstart my pickup truck, but I'm not going to test it on that right now. Everything, if it ain't broke, don't fix it is my mindset on that. A $30 coupon takes it down to $170. If you got a bigger vehicle and you really want the peace of mind, this would be the way to go. Big chunking cables on this and grippers and whatnot. And as I said, we did it. If you saw it in there, we started with like a 75% charge. And we jump started 5 or 6 times, and it took it down to like 48 or something like that. So that's a lot of jump starts in there on an 8-cylinder engine, and it did it without even blinking. So that really speaks there to the quality of this. And as I said, they're all really well built. Now, they also have a combo here where you can get the air inflator, and I think I showed this before. So the air inflator, it's as well built. I do have some caveats about the air inflator. Again, So it comes with the inflator, and then it has a bunch of bits on it, so you can like inflate small inflatables, or then like sports equipment, basketballs, football, stuff like that. But there's no onboard storage, and none of them have that, honestly. And I really wish they would, because they go missing. Now, one thing I did do with this is I did put a speed chuck on it, because it's quick and easy. The end does rotate, so you're not sitting there twisting the whole device. And again, this has got the ports in the bottom, so you can use this as a battery bank as well, and we have used it as that. It's really nice though. You just turn it on, hold it, powers up. Not sure how much juice this thing has. Oh, it's at 100%. And then what you can do is you can just set it to the level that you need, and it'll do it. Now you see here it's set to 80, and the reason for that is we were doing, last time we used this, we did it for the RV tires, which are 80 PSI. Now I will say this, doing 80 PSI on this thing, that's way up there. Now doing a bike tire is nothing. Doing a football, a basketball, soccer, nothing. Doing a car tire, it takes, I think, like 1 bar on this to do it. 80 PSI, though, really gets it up there, and it really chugs at it, and it uses a little over half. So we got 4 tires on the RV, so I got to charge it, use it, charge it, use it. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to do high-end PSI, it's going to be single use before you have to recharge it. Having the portability, though, of it, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you have a flat tire, you'll be thinking, God, you got one of those on your side. Anyway, if you're looking for a combo kit here, it's a nice combo kit. I don't know, do they all fit in that single storage thing? Because if they do, that's kind of cool. Of course, they're not going to show us a picture of that. Why would you show us a picture of that? Maybe if we go look at the case. I guess I haven't really looked at the case. Maybe there's pictures of the case. That's the air compressor. And doesn't really show me much else. So it looks like it's a 1-device case, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, nice looking case. The point is this. Oh, look, you can get the one just for the air compressor there for $18. So anyway, if you just want to buy the air compressor, also it's $120 for this one. Now, this is the one without racing stripes. It has a coupon taking it down to $100. And then they've got this one with the racing stripes for $110. So your choice. No stripes or stripes. As far as I can tell, it's the same specs. Maybe I'm wrong on this, but they look about the same. This comes with a 7,800 milliamp hour battery, and this comes with powerful 7,800 milliamp hour battery. So this is probably the old model they're phasing out, and this is what's replacing it, and that's why it costs more. Anyway, if you have any questions, anything I didn't cover in this, let me know down in the comments. If you've got a favorite one that you prefer over this, we've used other ones on here on the channel. I will say this. This is the best built one that I've used. It does the job that I need. There are less expensive options out there. I'm not saying this is the one you have to buy. All I can tell you is what my experience is with it. I will put links down below if you're interested, and yeah, they're affiliate links, so it helps out the channel and whatnot. Choice is up to you. If you don't want to help the channel, Google it. You can find your own links, I'm sure. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.